Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to be joined by Caleb LaPlante, the PR chair for the Greater Grants Pass Rotary, and Rebecca Bender, the CEO of Rebecca Bender Ministries. Thank you both so much for coming. Appreciate it.
Certainly.
Thanks.
All right, so Rebecca, let me start with you. We're here to talk about More Than a Survivor. This is something about sex trafficking, and a lot of people may not be familiar with this, but you have a powerful story of your involvement with that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I was born and raised here in Southern Oregon, and I went to Grants Pass High School, great kid in school, honor roll, varsity athlete. Went off to go to college, and I met a trafficker on the college campus who pretended to be my boyfriend, dated me for about 6 months, and then invited me to move in with him. After that, he said his job was taking him out of town, and I went with him because I was in love and thought that he was the one, and really he was a trafficker, that his intention was never to date me or be my boyfriend. He was just getting to know my hopes and dreams in order to take advantage and exploit them. I think we think of human trafficking as a 9-year-old girl handcuffed to a radiator in a third world country, but that's not how it looks in America, in a developed, civilized first world country, and especially not in rural communities. Mm-hmm. So hopefully these kind of awareness events and what we do now to help get the public to understand victims that may be walking amongst them.
Yeah, and I certainly commend you for being able to talk about this and bring awareness to this issue, which is really everywhere. And tell us a little bit about More Than a Survivor and how you and Caleb got hooked up in putting this together.
Yeah, well, I was really honored to be chosen as one of the top 22 survivor leaders of America. That's what this campaign does. It started in New York City, and they chose 22 women to be featured for their talent and their ability that was beyond their story, to know that your past doesn't have to define your future, and that these women are so much more than one bad thing that happened to them, that they're smart, brilliant women and who have a lot of capabilities in life. And that's what we hope to do with the More Than a Survivor exhibit, is to bring hope and awareness all at the same time. Mm-hmm.
And Rotary always trying to find ways to get back, right?
That's right. Yeah, there are 15 local Rotary clubs from Ashland to Grants Pass, and there are 4 of those clubs, an Ashland club, a Medford, a Central Point, and my Grants Pass club, who have pulled together some financial resources and our collective influence as leaders to do what we needed to do to bring this exhibit here. Mm-hmm. And as Rebecca mentioned, it's been to large cities, Phoenix, New Orleans, DC, Chicago, wow. And we're the first rural community to receive it. It will be here for a whole month. So this coming Monday, the 11th of January, it'll be at Southern Oregon University. And then for 2 weeks after that, it'll be in the Rogue Valley Mall, right in a retail space.
Very good.
And then finally, the last week, the 4th week of the exhibit, in Grants Pass at Rogue Roasters, the coffee shop there.
Okay, and anyone can come see it at any time? There isn't a fee or anything like that?
No, not at all. And our website for the event gives all the dates and times and locations. There's a lot to give, so instead of giving it here, we'll just direct to the website, and you can go find out where you want to go actually see this.
Okay, very good. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Caleb LaPlante and Rebecca Bender. We're talking about this exhibit, More Than a Survivor, but it's more than an exhibit, right, Rebecca?
Yeah, it is. We do, in addition to having the 22 photos of amazing women and their bios that you can read all of their stories and their amazing, what they're doing now, we also have 4 live events where I will be there sharing my testimony, sharing with people about how they can get more involved to fight sex trafficking, both statewide and then just here locally. We have a lot of great things. Caleb and Rotary's planned a lot of other speakers that'll be arriving too, so they've done a lot to help get the word out and to bring this information to our community. Mm-hmm.
And Caleb, if you would expand a little bit on that, when can people come see Rebecca and some of these other speakers?
Certainly. The first event is Saturday, January 16th at Southern Oregon University. There's a large conference room there, 400 people. It's an open event, free, but come early so you can get a seat. We have 2 other national out-of-town speakers that will complement Rebecca's presentation, although she's the keynote that night. And then we have 2 opportunities at the Rogue Valley Mall where she'll be there and visiting with people at the exhibit location, and then something similar on First Friday live in Grants Pass. It's a community event that is downtown, and our location there is right in the middle of that, and so she'll be there that evening. 4 opportunities, all of those details on the website for our event.
Okay, and that website should be up on the screen, but it's MTAS...
Rogue Valley. MTAS is More Than a Survivor.
Okay.
MTAS-roguevalley.com.
Very good. Caleb, good to see you.
Thanks
very much for being here. Rebecca, good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.